Okay, now we're gonna come back through here. We're gonna go to the lobby and go around to the Malcolm side and look at the classrooms. This is a very important room that we have. This is, we call this our refocus room. And this is gonna be for students on either Malcolm side or the DAEP side who perhaps need to be isolated from the other students in the rooms if something's going on, or kind of like an ISS kind of situation here, and that keeps them here at school instead of sending them home. So we have a room dedicated for that. We have the carrel set up in case we have students who need to be completely isolated from other kids, or we have the tables and chairs and whatnot for just regular computer work. All right, there we go. Here we are, we're back to the front. This is our lobby area right here that we have. Anytime we have anybody come in the building, they'll sit and wait until they're either talk to the principal, talk to the counselor, whatever it might be. Or we have them wait here in the lobby, and that way they can't go and filter throughout the schools. Okay, so this is our hallway for the Malcolm side. We're going to come down. The students enter the building up front. They come down this way. And this is the only hallway they're allowed to come down on our side only. They do not go down the DEP side. That's just a security measure to keep them separated, to keep them separate. Okay, our first classroom is going to be Ms. Tanner. This is our electives class, CTE class. She teaches PE, teaches art history, communication application. She also does business technology information systems. So she takes care of all those different elective courses. There are a couple of CTE classes that we offer here. And those courses will be available through her with her classroom. She also offers an OSHA training, a certificate that you can get, which is outside of school, but that all goes through this teacher in this classroom. Okay. Next classroom we're going to go to is Mrs. Higgins. Mrs. Higgins is our English teacher. She has English 1 through English 4, so she kind of has quite a bit of a load on her. She's responsible for all the English classes. She also is responsible for the English 1, English 2 STAR test. She generally has a lot of kids in her classroom because we have so many kids that come over there behind in English and they need to catch up in English or finish English in order to either take the STAR test or just to get their credits for the English in order to graduate high school. So she is the only English teacher, and she stays super busy with her kids. Okay, next classroom is Miss Mendez. Miss Mendez teaches Spanish 1, Spanish 2. She is also responsible for serving the special education kids, keeping up with paperwork, things like that, making sure all the teachers get the IEPs, making sure they're following the accommodations noted in the IEP. She is also she serves our ELL kids, also serves as the LPAC coordinator for the campus, so she is responsible for keeping up with each student's ELL plan and making sure the teachers are following those ELL plans as well, as far as in their schoolwork and their accommodations. Move on. Okay, next classroom we have is going to be, real quick, this is another exit right here, but the students are not allowed to exit. The staff generally parks along that part of the building, and this is where we come in. So these students do not enter or exit that part, they only come in and out up front. Okay, next classroom is Miss Fitton. She is our science teacher on campus. She teaches biology, teaches physics, she teaches environmental systems, any of the science classes that are offered at the high school, we are comparable to them and where they can take perhaps a science class for an elective. As you can see, she has different visuals on the wall that help with her learning. All of the teachers also, they will do a face-to-face tutorial. They can do those face-to-face tutorials in class at times. They can also do a face-to-face tutorials in some rooms at the back of the building, which I will show you in a few minutes. Okay, moving on. Next classroom is going to be Mr. Higgins. Mr. Higgins is our social studies teacher. So he teaches history, he teaches world geography, any of those social classes that are needed, government economics, all those classes that are needed, like I say, for the social studies credits in order to graduate. Once again, he will do tutorials in class or in another part in an empty room we have in the back. So social studies teacher, Mr. Higgins. And the last teacher on the Malcolm side is going to be Mr. C.E. Mr. C is our math teacher. So he teaches anything from math models to Algebra 1, Algebra 2, pre-cal, calculus, any of those math classes, like I said, that are offered that are comparable with the high school. Okay, moving on. So those are the 6 teachers that we have on the Malcolm side. Each one is content specific, and that teacher is responsible for teaching that content area in that classroom.